miss that kid.
He's a handful. A lot of energy in that kid, a lot of energy. So G.I. Joe Retaliation, this is kind of your first step into the action genre coming off of a dance background. How much similarities do they have? Kind of, it is a lot of choreography, and I'm sure action is the same.
I mean, it's similar and not at all at the same time. Like working with a coordinator, a choreographer, working with space, working with the camera, how it interacts with the movement is something I've done. But at the same time, you're working with explosions, like life-threatening things, so it's very different in that way. But the main thing is just telling story through movement. Whether it's John Wayne walking out onto the porch, leaning against something, or Julia Roberts giving that eye, or whatever it is, that it's movement that can communicate what a paragraph of dialogue can never communicate. So we tried to do that in the action in this movie, which was really fun, and we had a great time. When you have someone like The Rock and Bruce Willis who speaks the language of action, you can only build off of that.
Yeah, with these action veterans, did they bring a little bit to the story that you maybe weren't prepared for, weren't expecting?
Definitely. I mean, just by having Dwayne in the movie, he brings an attitude. He'll change the jokes. He brings this like really huge presence to the movie. I mean, he is a superhero in his own right, in the real life. So I think people are going to really dig that way. And then when you throw Bruce in there with him, whole nother level.
So good. So the next installment, will there be another one, you think?
Well, we'll see. You know, we're working on this movie. Our focus on making sure this movie is great and that it can reinvent the idea of what the franchise is and what G.I. Joe is, and introduce it to a whole new generation of kids. And we'll see if the fans like it, what they dig, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, awesome. Well, we can't wait to see it. Congratulations. Great to see you again.